Peace and blessings, soul family. I love you all. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm going to read a couple of chapters in the next couple of videos on Svadhisthana chakra, the sacral chakra. Go ahead and get started. The accompanying picture is a symbolic representation of Svadhisthana chakra, the second of the main chakras, coming immediately after Muladhara chakra, both in the physical location of the trigger point and the plane of awareness. Definition. Sanskrit word swa means one's own, and adhishtan means dwelling place or residence. Therefore, Svadhisthana, which means one's own abode. This chakra is regarded as being the substratum, the basis of the individual human existence. This is explainable when one knows that this chakra is generally associated with the unconscious mind, with its storehouse of mental impressions, sanskaras. Individual being takes root in the unconscious mind. The many instinctive drives that are felt at the level of Svadhisthana chakra bubble up from the depths of the unconscious mind. Svadhisthana is indeed the basis, the abode, from which most people express themselves in the world. It is the basis for living. It is also said that Svadhisthana chakra was once the seat of the Kundalini, but that there was a further fall, and Kundalini descended to the Muladhara chakra. Therefore, it is said that Svadhisthana chakra is the real root center of man, and not the Muladhara. As such, it is called one's own abode. Chakra symbolism. Refer to the color illustration. There are 6 petals on the lotus which are colored vermilion. Many traditions picture the Sanskrit letters Bam, Bam, Mam, Yam, Ram, and Lam are written on the petals. The central portion of the picture contains the white crescent moon. The bija, or seed mantra, is Vam. The Svadhisthana chakra represents the level of being where one is primarily concerned with seeking pleasurable sensations. One is motivated to obtain pleasure through the sense organs in the form of food, sex, wine, etc. It is therefore similar to the Muladhara chakra, except here is a more appreciation of the enjoyment of the pleasures in themselves. At the Muladhara chakra, pleasurable sensations are sought in order to satisfy the need for security. Svadhisthana is the level where people motivate their whole lives to attain pleasure in a way that suits them. The world, all things, and other people are viewed according to the amount of pleasure that they can bring. As we have already pointed out, Svadhisthana is the level where samskaras, the subconscious and unconscious mental impressions reside, begin to show themselves. They begin to manifest very clearly in an overwhelming craving for food, sex, etc. This is the level of man that Freud was very much concerned with. He did not realize that man's nature extends well beyond this level. In The Serpent Power by John Woodruff, the attributes of Svadhisthana are given as credulity, suspicion, disdain, false knowledge, and pitilessness. There are from original tantric texts. This is as much as we want to say about the characteristics of the Svadhisthana chakra, for mere knowledge of these attributes is not useful. Furthermore, they are arbitrary in that they are subjective. They only manifestations of the level of awareness and don't in many ways indicate the experience of that awareness level. It is said that most people in the world today predominantly function from this chakra. Shakya Shetram. In the Kriya Yoga practices, the trigger points and all main chakras are used. These trigger points ascend from Muladhara to Agya chakra, following the contours of the spine between the Svadhisthana and Agni chakra. The Svadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, and Vishuddhi chakra are also regarded as having these physical counterparts on the front surface of the body. They lie directly in front of the corresponding chakras and on the same horizontal plane. Each of these frontal trigger points is called a Shaka Kshetram. They can also be regarded as reflections of the original chakra trigger points. The reflection of the Svadhisthana chakra is called Svadhisthana Kshetram. The same applies to the other 3 chakras, Manipura, Anahat, and Vishuddhi. These frontal centers or kshetrams are essential in Kriya Yoga techniques. It is necessary to be able to locate them. Therefore, this topic is the next 3 lessons. Okay, let's see. Location. The trigger point of the Svadhisthana chakra is at the base of the spine, at the coccyx or the tailbone. If you wish to place your hand on the back of this or bottom of the spine, you will feel a small bulb at the lowest point just above the anus. This is the coccyx bone and the region of the physical trigger point of the Svadhisthana chakra. The physical location of the Svadhisthana kshetram is at this level of the pubic bone in the front of the body. It is just above the sexual organ, directly in front of the coccyx bone. It can be regarded as being on the skin surface. Difference between Muladhara and Svadhisthana. It is important to be able to discern the difference between the physical location of Muladhara and both the Svadhisthana chakra and kshetram. You should know that the difference in position both anatomically, and you should be able to feel the difference with your eyes closed. As such, we suggest that you first of all spend some time locating the Muladhara chakra, then attempt the simple practice that we will shortly describe to locate the Svadhisthana chakra and kshetram. This will enable you to more clearly discern and distinguish the different locations. Remember, Muladhara chakra is located at the perineum between the legs. It is roughly midway between Svadhisthana chakra and the Svadhisthana kshetram, but a little lower. At first, it may be difficult to feel and differentiate between its positions, but with practice, it will become easy. So in this picture, you can see Svadhisthana right here. A lot of other pictures you'll see it a little bit higher, and I'll show you I'll make a video later on the kshetram points, because Muladhara don't have a kshetram point. It is its own trigger point. And then from Svadhisthana up, we have the kshetram points, which are the trigger points in the front and the chakras in the back. Okay, yeah, I think that'll be it for this video. Let's see. Yeah, I'll go ahead and come back and let's see. Maybe I can do this one on this one. Svadhisthana is a 6-petal lotus at the base of the sexual organs above Muladhara, and below the navel, the pericarp is red, and its petals are like lightning. Water evolved from fire, so water evolved from Agni Tattva. The varnas of this petal are bang, bang, mang, yang, rang, and lang. Is the 6 petals that are also the vritti states, or qualities, functions, or inclinations, namely prasharaya, which is credulity, avishavasa, which is suspicion or mistrust, avagya, disdain, marchacha, or marchacha, I'm not sure about that pronunciation, delusion, or as some may say, disinclination, sara nasha, false knowledge, krurata, pitilessness. Within a semicircular space is the pericarp, or the devata, the dark blue Mahavishnu, Mahalakshmi, and Saraswati. In front of the blue 4-handed Rakini Shakti, and the Vija of Varuna, the lord of the water, riding his crocodile, or Vang. Inside the Vija there are regions of Varuna in the shape of the half moon, and it is Varuna himself seated on a white alligator, Makara. So that is Svadhisthana chakra, which is connected to the water element. Okay. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and end this video and come back with the next one. I love you all. I hope everyone's doing well. This is Svadhisthana chakra.